Heyo everybody, it is Voltage and we are here with another Pokerogue video, and today we're going to dive into a request off of the last video, which was based on the Nuzlocke. It's going to be another showcase video, and the mon we are showcasing is the GOAT, Kabuto, right here. And I did go through, had to re-record my intro unfortunately, but I did go through and give him his moves on and his passive and lower his cost. So he's looking like he's going to have a pretty good chance as long as luck is hopefully on our side. I am going to do a randomizer for him, but I had already randomized who was in it off of the original roll of this. I'll go ahead and show you that. Just do this real quick. Go to start. Here's who we got. Ignore the two at the end. They were caught. Drifloon, Rattata, and Heracross are our randomized mon here, so we are going to go ahead and bring them out. Now, I am doing regular classic mode, as you saw me click. However, I am debating whether Showcase would be better in Nuzlocke, but I feel as though if a mon hasn't won yet in normal classic, that I shouldn't go show it off in Nuzlocke mode. But do you guys think Showcases would be better off doing in Nuzlocke? Let me know what you think about that, and if you guys, support it, we'll do that. If not, then my plan is just keep it in classic mode. I will still do videos on Nuzlocke mode, just not the base showcase of Mon, like in Kabuto's case. So let me go ahead and grab the Mon I was using before. It was Heracross, Drifloon, and one more was Rattata. I'm gonna grab them, and then I will see y'all at the rival fight. Rival fight, let's just hope we don't see grass. Okay, this is still not good. Really wanted fire, but it'll do. Do this first, just set that up. Although I really could just cleave through both of them and been fine, but it is what it is. And then cleave again, goodbye Pidove. Go ahead and ether that, head over to level 10. I don't have a map, unfortunately, which is going to be bad, because two out of the three upcoming options are not good for this guy. So, I'm a little worried about that, but we will hope for the best. Goodbye, Cherubi. Rattata, no, you're good. And I should show off the moves they have overall some more. I was just getting back in here, it slipped my mind here. But Kabuto, interestingly enough, although it's missing its water move, its passive is Tough Claws, which is really cool, that I like a lot. And of course, I'm running Battle Armor right now to avoid crits. Also, it's got Mighty Cleave, which is a banger. This is really cool. High Horsepower is a nice coverage move, and so is Ceaseless Edge. And we don't have the water move unlocked, like I said a second ago. But his first one coming up is Aqua Jet, which will be a pretty good fix. I have nothing on Heracross. He is just naked. I have no unlocks for him. I've only ever caught a single Heracross to fill in the decks. I've never hatched one, never caught one. It is tough. Rattata has full unlocks here. Does have its passive of Strong Jaw, as well as I gave it Guts. And it's running these moves here, which are really good on it. I think Rattata is actually going to be decent for being a Rattata anyway. And then Drifloon also looking nice enough. It could be better. I need to get a good ghost move like Shadow Ball, but Calm Mind and Shadow Ball plus Mind Blown existing. Psycho Shift potentially. Like, these are okay moves on it, so we'll see what happens. Floor 20 is a gym, and it's chilly, so easy sweep. Mighty Cleave tears through both these mon in a heartbeat. Payback over Astonish. Honestly, it's close enough that I'd say no. And goodbye, Panseer. Got an event Cottony right here. I can't steal the item, so I guess I'll battle it, even though this is terrible. Terrible idea, honestly. I don't know why I'm here. Just gonna sack a Mind Blown and call it a wrap. Of course they buff special defense, why not? But whatever. Goodbye. Oh, he lived. I'm up to the ball. Cottony, you can replace Wooloo, that's fine. Give me those great balls. Pause. We'll take it though. Unfortunately, as you can see, I am stuck in a grass location, but we will manage the best that we can. Mighty Cleave, I don't want to risk it right now. Sock. Okay. At least it's gone. Aerial Ace on you over Tackle is fine. Hex on you is fine over Astonish. Now we're kind of in business a little bit more. And I see that you kind of want to run Hex with it because you can then give, if they status you, you can give that status to someone else. So I see how they kind of built it with Hex in mind, potentially. I'm not against that. I can rock with that. Mighty Cleave. I'm out of... Okay, well. And I missed. You're not doing any damage anyway, so I can just double Aqua Jet. Goodbye. And Pidgey's evolving. Guess I'll get this in. Why not? I got Pidgey for now. Maybe the Mega will come in handy later. Mega Pidgeot, and I've never won with it, so it's one of the birds I can bring along. And goodbye, Rival. Alright, easy enough. Relax, up defense, down speed. I guess Cottony. Floor I know. Okay, I had to take a moment there. I'm probably not even editing that out. I said it right, and I still question myself, so I was saying it wrong. You know, I have to get myself together. But floor 30 brings us to a Nuzleaf, as I was trying to say. That's probably still in. I don't know. If I have the energy or desire to take it out, I'll take it out later, but probably not to. Let that be a clip. Here we have Drifloon's Evo. I may as well get that in here. Into Drifblim. Funny enough, I've been using, or I just had a couple episodes themed around getting this guy done in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which if you're enjoying these Pokemon videos, you probably will definitely enjoy those. You can find that in the description down below if you're interested in checking out that series. It is very fun. The boss is a Vileplume. You know that Kabuto is cooked, but we're gonna let him try. Yeah, he's done. He got his one hit in, you know, that's respectable. But clearly, this place was not built for him to cook, so let him slide. That's not his fault, you know, it's not his fault. Let him do his thing, I guess. But yeah, we're done with this. We got the event here with the Pokemon eggs. For this, I actually kind of want to trust Drift. No. I'm gonna give it Eradicate. Guts, Eradicate, I think we got this. So let's do Hyper. Yup, it is Terra Fairy. Okay, I thought it was gonna be Terra Steel, but we're doing good. Okay. Psychic Fangs takes out Riolu. And then a shiny Tyrogue. Wow, what are the odds of that, huh? I know that they are calculated differently, but that's still an enemy with a shiny. I hope you guys enjoy that being rubbed in my face. If you want to see me suffer more, consider subscribing. Join the Voltage crew. Otherwise, I will annihilate that slap in the face and keep it moving. Here's Pidgeotto evolving, in case anyone wants to see that. In case you're a Pidgeot fan. Okay, very nice. Of course, remember, if you do have a favorite Pokemon that you want to like reserve across every video as like your own personal Pokemon, with whatever nickname you choose, you can become a channel member. The lowest one does reserve that Pokemon for you and you only. So if you're interested, something else to consider. Destiny Bond, no, I'm good. She's obviously going to get completely swept. I don't think that Roxanne stands much of a chance here. Sturdy lets her land a hit, but it's not going to be enough. That's two taken care of pretty free. Kabuto, though, we need that Evo, man. Sturdy again, probably while we're down. Yeah, Sturdy coming through, but Heracross will take care of the rest. That's neutral, but still down. I also could have had Mega, or we can have Mega Heracross. Totally forgot about that. So we got two potential Megas available if we can get a Mega Ring, which with our luck, we probably should. But okay, that's that. We found a Master Ball, so if we get lucky, we'll be able to make good use of that. Hopefully we find a Legendary at some point. With our heightened luck, I think we have a decent chance. Finally, we have Kabuto evolving into Kabutops. Let's see this. Oh, that's pretty sick. I like the blue coloring on him and like that light orange tint, you could say. I don't know what his base shiny is on top of my head, so I'm not sure if it's better or not, but the deep blue on him is pretty fitting. I like it. Level 55 Ivy, let's go. I don't know why Eradicate up here is my start, but, you know, all part of the plan or something. Wow, Eradicate with Clutch? Okay, they swapped there. That's tragic because he honestly cooked right there. Sorry, Eradicate. All right, Kabutops, go to work. Mighty Cleave through the whole team. He's kind of that guy, you know? In case anyone was ever, like, confused about that. I'll put Feather Dance on maybe at the end, but... I'm just gonna stay with Mighty Cleave. Dang, I kind of thought we had that. Rain boosted Aqua Jet probably still would have been fine. But we're okay. We don't need Thrash, we don't need Cotton Guard. Blastoise, you don't know, Mighty Cleave. He outsped? Okay. Let's try Drifblim. So we do a Calm Mind. Okay, well, never mind. That plan's out the window. I guess Pidgeot can do something. Oh, lowered my attack. Well, it's gonna live because of that. So do I, though. Quick attack. Goodbye, Unfazant. I heard people call it Unfazant. I never heard that in my life, but okay. Wow, he lived. That's great, Blastoise, really. I'm happy for you, man. Go Drifblim. I don't even need to do what I was gonna do, but basically he has a Toxic Orb, so I can use my ability to trade Psycho Shift to give the enemy the status, and then Hex. That's how it's supposed to be, but we'll see if that is worth doing at all. Give back my Kabutops, and let's keep going. Here's a Sunstone for Cottony, finally deciding it wants to evolve and be useful. Sorry, Whimsicott. Welcome. Congratulations on joining us, buddy. Just hatched these eggs. These are all common, but we did get a shiny Sobble, another new one, so that's really sick. Otherwise, nothing new for them, but the shiny is well appreciated. Boss is an Araquanid. That's pretty cool. Mighty Cleave, he is gone in one shot, but that's 60. Floor 66, we are up against Jupiter. Let's make it count. Lickitung is instantly one shot. Mamoswine, you're probably getting cooked for this. Oh no, it was neutral. And it gets us super effective. That is tragic. It's tragic. Okay, let's take... And then they're going to swap into the Ghost. Okay, it's a little toxic. I guess we'll go Pidgeot. Eat that real fast. Do a little bit of damage back. Toxic for whatever reason. If we get a crit, that's nice. And we drop a Tailwind before we go down. Yes. No, we're not. That's definitely, yeah. Weebot was for sure outspeeding us. Alright, let's go Heracross. Swords Dance. I expected a swap, I'm not going to lie, but we didn't get punished for it. Brick Break. Okay, I don't know why I didn't use Ice Spinner first. That did a lot more damage. And then Mega Horn. Okay, wow, Mega Horn actually hits. That's a miracle. Every time I take that move, I end up getting cooked. And we can Brick Break. I think Heracross just like clutches that up. Okay, yeah, it does. Alright, perfect. Jupiter's gone. We'll take a wide lens. We actually probably want to run that on Heracross and keep it pushing. We got the Delibird event over here. We'll go ahead and give them... we'll take the money like usual. I think we could use it long term. We're actually a little bit lower than I suspected we would be. And then floor 70, we get to Taka. Okay, well, I mean, we'll catch it. Master Ball. We had this for a reason. We will happily take that. He's going to be a good defensive one end game, I'm not going to lie. We will get rid of Whimsicott. Or Pidgeot. No, we'll get rid of Pidgeot. Pidgeot, overall, I have 2 type overlaps. But he could be a Mega. No, Whimsicott's going to go. Just because that potential Mega still. We also got an Oricorio event over here. I can show it a dance. Well, I want that baton, I'm not going to lie. Revelation Dance is cool, but the baton with some of these guys' setups would not be bad. Eradicate's going to help me right now because I have no money to cure Kabutops. Okay, well. 1 E-Speed does not defeat it, unfortunately. Taka, Rock Blast. We are down. Okay. Well, this spot's kind of whipping me a little bit. Try a, oh, I don't even know. I just have to throw a ball. Okay, my team's getting kind of farmed. Drift Blim, I probably should have set in Heracross. I actually don't know why I did that. Thank you. Okay, that was bad. We'll take the baton. The one with the best setup right now is thanks to Taka. Well, actually, so is Drift Blim. We don't have many specials, so it's Taka for defense. Okay, let's hope for the best here. Actually, no, I'm just going to keep this rolling because we unfortunately only have... Oh boy, we're just cooked. Dude, we might actually just lose because of Wildmon. Okay, well, we are in trouble! Because I can't heal. I'm running quick attack, dude. Nice crit, and we're static instantly. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I have to replace Pidgeot. Just have a chance at living. Okay, full heal on Kabutops is good. Means I can heal Kabutops somewhat, take the full heal, and hope for the best. But we're in such serious trouble. I'm going to keep this rolling because we're in a bad spot. High horsepower. I need more heals. I need money. Max Revive is very good. Okay. Eradicate's going to be the best for picking up KOs here. Manectric is the only mod. Like, he's the one who messed this all up from the jump. So finding Manectric will kind of cook us. But if we can keep going a little bit longer, we should be okay. Potion, okay. Nice. No. We still outspeed, thankfully, on Palmot. Okay, a little bit of a rough area here. Thunder? No. Man, I had to have the Electabuzz too, dude. I had to get a Pidgeot. Ugh. I want the potion, but like I feel like I low-key need the X-Speed more. just to make sure I'm outspeeding everything. Because I should be able to one-shot everything as long as I'm faster. But are we about to have a gym? Oh, I think so, dude. A revive? I think we need to revive Taka. And we do have a gym, man. Okay, speed's gonna be our best friend here. And we're intimidated immediately. Okay. Yup. Oh, the live right there. And then the para. I might have to reset this fight. And then we still outsped, but we got paralyzed. Alright, Raticate. E-speed finish. That's fine, that swap. Oh my god, static, dude. And there's the para. We do live, though. Okay, we can keep E-speeding. Raticate might clutch this. Again, I don't have a map, so I can't influence where we're going. So I just have to deal with it. Oh, that was the worst para, dude. Thank you. I know I have him using E-speed and have a quick claw. I had no one better for it at the time. Now I do, but we're in serious trouble. Shock Blast. Damn, I should have took the... I forgot he was stuck in Thrash. Who do we have left? Electros, okay. I have one defense boost. I'm gonna try Body Press. And we're down regardless, okay. Yeah, I think we lost. I'm gonna have to reset, see what Electabuzz can do. Light screen set up. Okay, he crunches, man. Yes, okay, we need the reset. Problem is he got very unlucky with paras there. So here's what we do. We're intimidated, so I'm just gonna immediately sack Electabuzz. Set up a light screen for us. Set up a Screech where we go down. Let him take us out. Okay. There we go. Then go back to Kabutops. Hopefully down... No, we miss. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least we down him then, but come on, man. Okay, Taka, you can get your Iron Head back. Galvantula can just get Mighty Cleaved. Light screen's gone. I know he has Levitate, so I'm just gonna go for Mighty Cleave. Damn, it lives just barely. Speed rose sharply. Okay, that's fine though, because we can do this. E-speed. There's Emolga. Did we get staticked again? No. Okay, perfect. That is perfect. We're fine now. I think Raticate kind of sweeps. Raticate, whoa. I'm glad that missed, because that was insane for how much he lived right there, dude. You are Guts. Yes, you are Guts. So Nike lowered his attack there. That was rough. No PP, but we still have speed. Okay, good job, Raticate. We do not need takedown. Thank you. All right, we're free. That was a scary section of the game, man. That was a scary section of the game, but we're still in this. I did take a reset for Kabutops, though, but that was a very, like, unlucky spot for him. So I don't want to fault him, like, entirely for that, but something to keep in mind. Floor 90 puts us against Clink Clang and Klefki. I guess I'll go Heracross seconds. High horsepower, and then close combat. Okay, well, its special ability saves it, and then he one-shots there. Okay, well. Let's try Taka instead. High horsepower, the Clink Clang. And then we'll Iron Defense, we can Body Press. Okay, and he crits. Alright, so we're being annoying. Eradicate. High horsepower, Clink Clang. Fire Fang on Klefki. Clink Clang is gone. There we go. Okay, I wanted to be annoying for no reason, but we're good. I'm here, but unfortunately my Heracross paid the price. But we'll do as much damage as we can. Wow. We didn't even get the chop off. Okay, that's a great start. No, don't mind me. Kabutops, let's go. Mighty Cleave. Okay, nice. We do take less than half our HP there. And down it in one shot. There's Sock. Liquidation should take care of... No, it won't. Okay. I always... I'm starting to overestimate him a little bit. A little bit. Kabutops, I'd like a little bit of a better performance than that. Their Psychic Fangs. Oof. I doubt we outspeed this. I kind of really do need Eradicate. I'm going to go Electabuzz for a sack. It misses. And we down. Good job, Electabuzz, contributing. Okay. Thunderbolt again. He actually decides to switch into his water type. Or she decides to switch into her water type. But whatever, they're down. Oh, I guess because it's just these two left? Is that why? No, they had Sock. It says it was too low to do anything, but Electabuzz kind of just comes in and sweeps. It's not even his video. He was an accidental pickup, and he's cooking. I want Shadow Ball, but I really need the Amulet Coin. I'm not going to lie, just in general over time. So I'm just going to take this. And we have the Trash Mound. Okay, this is going to be scary. I think they even nerfed this. But let's see. Yes, you only get 1 and 1. They nerfed this hard, dude. And that was bad because I used to love this. It was really good. I'm going to give it Kabutops. It would be better on Satakataka, probably. But I'm still going to give it to them. So, because it's his showcase. But this used to give you like 2 and 2. They've nerfed it twice. Now it's just 1 leftover, 1 Shell Bell, and 2.5 times the cost. I think that was kind of a stupid nerf. But I can agree that it was a very powerful setup. So I don't know exactly how I feel about it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not entirely a fan. We found an Electrizer for Electabuzz. And then we're at floor 100. I do love Electivire, so I can't really complain about getting this you know, evolution animation in here. We'll take it. It's a Tauros. Alright, I'm just going to let you try and cook. Oh, lowered your attack, though. Yeah. Definitely would have one-shot if not, trust. Goodbye, Raticate. They weren't fair to you, big dog. And then Kabutops, just gonna finish with a liquidation. And goodbye, Tauros. There's floor 100. Only 1 major reset so far. Not the worst Kabutops, but he is kind of scaling off a little bit. So we'll see exactly how he continues to perform. But let's keep going. We're up against Saturn over here. I did end up fighting Iono on floor 110, but it was so similar to the last electric gym leader. I was just like, okay, this is not helping Kabutops' case. We just went on past it, but it was an easy win with no resets. I wouldn't say easy, but it didn't have any resets, so it doesn't matter. It wasn't important enough. But let's try and cleave through Saturn and see what we can do here, man. Okay, well, it's got a lot of buffs. But that was nice, man. Power Whip on the Lickitung. Okay, no Sturdy is good there. Giving us a little bit of health back bit by bit. We are one-shotting as well, which is very good. Liquidation here. No Sturdy. Wow, it's getting. You see all the health we're getting back? That's why Shell Bell is so valuable. Exactly why. We were able to get back to full off just having a good sweeper like Kabuto. And I go with Mighty Cleave. There we go. Okay, we're in business. And he's gone. Soldew, I already have one on this guy for his speed. Eradicate, you got Adamant, right? I would not mind you having that. Ether. I saw that's why they would have the max Ether right there. An Elixir will do it for me, though. And give the Soldew over to Eradicate. And let's fight Cyrus. Let's go. Not a bad opener, but I don't like that debuff, so I'm just going to go Electivire. Okay. Not a great swap. We can go Satakataka. And let's go for a Body Press. Steel Beam. Okay. You're down. Unfortunately, Sakataka has been getting cooked, though, being paired up against Mon. He just has no business being up against. And I mean none. Now, I know they're going to swap if I go Electivire, so I'm going to go Kabutops, see if they still swap, and go for Mighty Cleave. They don't. Alright. Yuxi. We missed the first Ceaseless Edge, the second one hits at least. Aura Sphere. You healed. It's not good. With it all on a Mighty Cleave, it lives again. Wow. A little tanky, don't you think? Just a little tanky. Drifblim. Expect to swap. Yep, Calm Mind. This build on it, by the way, I actually kind of hate. I'm just going to Mind Blow him. It doesn't matter. Oh, there's Aftermath. That was not what I wanted. Heracross. There's no way it doesn't go through both bars. Okay, well, it does if that happens. Or there is a way if that happens. Electivire. Light Screen. Thunderbolt. Dire Claw. Okay. Well, nice coverage in the back, man. Eradicate. Take care of this for me. Psychic Fangs first. That's where the quick claw comes in handy, right there. When you need to use some stab. And then Guts, E-Speed. Eradicate, honestly, has been probably my most impressive one so far. Let's get a Fire Fang in there. Okay. There we go. Nice. I really enjoyed what Eradicate's doing, even in the higher levels. He's been impressing me. Finish off Yuxu, make sure you don't get outsped. And there we go. What a guy. That's our Eradicate. Nova enough for a max revive. Give me a King's Rock. Eradicate flinching would be pretty sick, but I'm going to give it to Kabutops. Because again, it's his showcase. I kind of want him to be the primary. Boss awaiting us is a Revavroom. Okay. Well, that was nice. Liquidation, because he's... ground moves aren't going to work on him. We tank the Gunk Shot. Of course, we do get poisoned. Have to waste a Lumberry, but at least he had the Lumberry. That flinch would be nice. Now, I had a chance to get Waterfall earlier and didn't take it, but now that we have this, I kind of wish I had. It's okay. Will you go down? No. Oh, we live at 1. Wow, good tank for Kabutops, but... this guy kind of refuses to faint. Or flinch. Nope. Alright. Kabutops, man. Honestly, the MVP of this video is Eradicate. Kabutops isn't doing bad, but he's just not on that carry level that you would want, you know? We do have Clauncher getting Energy Ball from that. Okay, cool. But he's not on that carry level of what we're looking for. But he's doing solid, you know? Kabutops, we're against the champ. Once again, bad matchup, but here's the thing. I've talked a lot about how Kabutops is getting a lot of bad matchups, but that's also just because of his typing. There just generally are a lot of bad matchups for him most of the time. Because of that, that is going to be a hurt, but we'll see how he endures. Okay, lands that negative pinch because of no guard. He does hit through that. Okay, he does take down Machamp. I'll give him that. I will give Kabutops that. He did do decent in this area, all things considered, with his one-shots and damage, so, you know. We're back at Power Plant. Oh, I have no influence over this, so once again, he's going to be in trouble. Now we got the Clown event, okay. So this is the ability. I always like trying to get that ability, so let's see what he gives us, because sometimes it's a pretty sick combination. Okay, Electric Ice here. Yep, taunts. Go for high horsepower. Actually, no, I can just go for Mighty Cleave. And then Thunderbolt. The same one to make sure it goes down. It is down, okay. Then we go Mr. Mime. Alright, Dazzling Gleam, which downs Electivire, but we're okay. Psychic Fairy. I guess we'll just go and Eradicate. Mighty Cleave. E-Speed. And Mr. Mime is down. Okay. What is the ability they're offering? Guess I have to use... I don't use a Hyper. I'll use a Super. We'll take the Nugget as well. What are you offering? Snow Warning? That's fine, but who is that helping? It's boosting Ice types. You don't have an Ice type. Does anyone have, like, a useless ability? You have Swarm. But what is Snow Warning doing besides helping an enemy Ice type, you know? It's not like it makes Ice moves stronger. It doesn't help anyone else's moves. Or, like, anyone else's abilities on the team. Yeah, wow. I actually think for once this is just useless. Let me double check to make sure I'm not tripping entirely. So I decided to look at what it does, and it affects abilities, and which we have. Weather Ball becomes Ice type, we don't have it. Blizzard doesn't have accuracy, we don't have that. Have Solar Beam and Solar Blade, I guess, is niche. Lowers the amount of healing from those certain moves. Aurora Veil can be used. And raise defense while Ice Pokemon. This is just useless on us. I always thought to give us something decent. I don't see it, but someone will probably comment and say what I should have done with it. You tell me. I generally need to be educated on what that was supposed to be good for, if anything. So we'll see if y'all can figure it out, because I'm lost. Now we got this guy selling us a Tauros with hidden ability. I mean, I'll still accept it regardless and pay it, because I kind of want that unlocked. With Cudshoe. What does Cudshoe do? When it eats a berry, it'll throw that berry up and eat it again. It's not bad. I like him. Now, I do kind of want my special attacker, Drift Blim. I really shouldn't... one of these guys had to go, though. I'm not going to lie. Drift Blim has been disappointing me. But I feel like if I were to do Calm Mind and get rid of Psycho Shift. I just don't feel like this is working that well for me, and Poison's not going to work at the end anyway. If I get rid of the Toxic Orb, put on Shadow Ball, and then get rid of Psycho Shift, he'll probably be better. So I guess Electivire can go here for this guy. I think Tauros will be pretty sick. They're up against our third Electric Gym Leader of this run. Third, by the way. Oh, and it lives immediately. Thankfully, it misses. Speed Rose sharply. Oof, we're probably down. Oh, God. Okay, and then it swaps into Rotom. We're in trouble. Fury Dance. And why did it do so much more the second time? Oh, Driftblim. I just had to go for the Hex immediately, but we're down our own poison. Oh. Really? I'm so tired of Luxray too, dude, and damn Intimidate. Third time I'm dealing with this. He stays in. Okay, well, that's a reset. Tauros isn't ready to fight. All right, that's like strike 2 for needing these resets in this showcase. Like, again, is it beatable? Yes, but like, am I gonna consider it a big L at a point? Also, yes. I needed a one-shot, which I'm not gonna get. But you know what I can do? Set up Ceaseless Edge, eat the one miss, and then high horsepower. That's Future Sight, though. Kabutops failed this. That was Future Sight. So just want to keep that in mind. And now we can kind of hopefully take over here, and that spike should give us the little kick we need for the one shot, which is also kind of what it's good for. We're definitely getting outsped here. So do we live? Yes. And we get paired. Oh my. Okay. That's not necessarily his fault. It's just gonna let that slide. Eradicate. I'm gonna go ahead and read the swap. Do a psychic. It doesn't swap into Rotom. Why? Genuinely, why? You're not a carry, so you need to have close combat. Why not? Okay, well, he's down, but Rotom is low. We do live one, whatever it is. Another para. 3 Electric Gyms is tough, though, I'm not gonna lie. It really is for this team. It's mind blown if we even get a chance if we don't. Okay. Heracross. Go. Swords Dance. Are you serious? Yo, he's actually been kind of embarrassing me. And then Thunderous Kick, which we live this time somehow. Probably gonna get the attack boost. We're just gonna lose again. Yeah, I could have done things better there, so that's kind of on me. Let me just get to a similar spot. Okay, we're at a better spot now. Kind of. I'm so sick of Luxray, dude. He's got to be the menace of these runs. Like, actually, Luxray is driving me insane. Yes, go down to Aftermath, you bum. I still have Kabutops. So Taka also has not been all that. I have to admit, he has not been what I'd consider crazy in these runs, so whatever. We win. I'm not counting that like it's multiple. I mean, each fight we reset once. Once we reset once, I'll reset as many times as it takes, you know. And that, my friends, is where we are going to stop for today. We're in some scary territory with Kabutops, but I'm hoping for the best out of this guy. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment your thoughts down below, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more. We are aiming for 1,000 subscribers as our next big goal by the end of the summer. We have got, well, I mean, the end of the summer is officially when? Technically, summer is not over until September 22nd for the first day of fall. I wanted to hit it by the end of August, but I did say end of summer from the beginning, so we still got time. We're gonna extend it about another 3 weeks to really hit this goal. So, let's see if we can do it, right? Let's see if we can do it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more from me, you have some other series suggested here. Pokemon Legends Arceus is our other Pokemon main series on the channel in anticipation of Pokemon Legends ZA. Elden Ring, if you want something that's not Pokemon, is our other current RPG series that we're trying to finish completing. It's just such a massive game, but I've been having a blast doing episodes for it. If you want to see more from me other than that, check out the description down below where you'll find the Twitch, the Discord, and a link to the channel memberships if you're interested in that. The nickname thing I mentioned earlier, we get to choose your favorite Pokemon, and in every Pokemon game, you will have that Pokemon reserved to you with its nicknames. Really cool in my opinion, so I hope you guys would like that. But otherwise, yeah, like I said, again, one more time though, thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. Tune in tomorrow for part 2 of this run. I'll see y'all then. Voltage out.